So my favorite part about Seattle happens to be the accessibility to water and also the fact that the mountains are right around the corner. And I love the fact that there are lots of really green hikes in Seattle where once you get into the wilderness, you forget that you're actually in a major city. And this doesn't require you to like drive an hour out. This is in the city, and that's what I love about Seattle. The fears I had about buying my house were mainly around, will I find the right thing? Will I love it? Will it be in a location I want? And I wasn't sure, I had to look. And I think working through that process with Zach helped me feel more comfortable about, finding something out there that was for me, and I wasn't sure if that was the case. I decided to buy this house because I wanted a townhouse that was close to Seattle. I used to live in Ballard, and I wanted to be close to Ballard. And I'd been looking with Zach for a while, and turns out there was a lot of new construction, but it was going pretty quickly, and they all had their quirks about them. The bathrooms would be a little off, or it would have like a really weird view. And once, Zach and I stumbled into this property, it was like a match made in heaven. We toured it 3 times the first day and 3 times subsequently. And I was sure this was it. Zach helped me look at other alternatives just to make sure that I felt comfortable with the choice. And it was a breeze working through the process. So the home buying process was actually made very simple working with Zach. He started out by walking me through the process of buying a home. And for me, this was my first time purchasing a home, so it was really helpful to just let me know what was coming down the pike and feel more comfortable that we've planned for it together. And I think working with Zach on buying a house is made really helpful because he also has a great team he works with. And they don't all descend on you at once. They come in as needed and they plug in so well. And you feel like they're also part of your real estate team. And for me, the best part was the thoughtfulness, accessibility to Zach, and also him being very upfront about, when he's available, when he's not, and making sure that you knew when it was okay to contact him. And, in the rare occasions where he was unavailable, he had a pretty formidable team that was always on top of my responses. Like I would shoot an email, and before I'd get to go get a glass of water, it would be totally done. I have my responses. I have the insights I need. The whole process was made really smooth because there was great communication. It helped calm my nerves. It helped me feel like I was working with people who were knowledgeable about what was going on. And there were times I would ask him questions and he would honestly say, I don't know, I need to talk to the listing agent or I need to talk to someone else. And he would follow up. And that follow-up game is strong, and that helps get all the questions I need answered. But it also makes me feel confident that he's not just answering off the cuff, but he's answering based on the knowledge he has, or based on the knowledge him and his team go source for me if they don't have it ready. So working with Zach and the team, I think what I enjoyed the most was the fact that I felt like people who cared about me and wanted me to find the right property for me. This felt true working with everyone on the team and not just Zach, which is really remarkable because usually you have the lead person manage the relationship and everyone else comes in to pitch in, but everyone felt like they wanted me to get what I wanted. And in my case, I had a situation where the seller I was working with wasn't as communicative, but I never felt like Zach and team were unresponsive. So I think overall, that's what made this whole thing a great experience for me, and I'm really happy with the outcome. I would recommend Zach to others mainly because he's very diligent in his work. He does not cut corners. This man works with professionals and they do professional work. And he's a great human being. He actually talks to you like you're someone he cares about, not just someone he's doing a deal with and gonna move on from. And you get the sense that once you work with Zach, you're into a community of partnership that is going to last long beyond the deal you just did with him. So at the end of the day, the respect he treats his clients with, the care he shows, and how hard he's willing to work to help you find what really works for you is why I would recommend Zach to anyone I know. And I have recommended Zach, for the record, to a few of my friends, and he doesn't know this, but I'm actually going to recommend him to a couple more today. So if you're wondering if you should work with Zach, trust me, it's worth taking the chance. You'll really enjoy it.